Now, you've all seen my electric Skyline over the years, but this is Eric, and he's actually done his properly. And unlike me, you actually destroyed a GTR.
The previous owner blew up the motor. I just got an empty shell. But I didn't put an RB back in it. I do work for a tuning shop, and I do a lot of Skylines, but I wanted to do something that would stand out and kind of turn the world on its ear. So
I had like a little 16 kilowatt hour battery pack in mine from a Chevy Bolt, but you've gone with a full Tesla pack?
Full Tesla pack. This is the Gen 2 modules. You probably know more about it than I do, but it's a P90 pack out of a 2018.
Pack? Yeah, that's fine. So that's the ribbon cabled ones?
Yes.
Yes, with the 2 plugs on the connectors. And then what BMS have you running?
The BMS is the lithium BMSC with the 4 satellites.
So 4 satellites, and then you've got the pack. How many modules in the front?
How
many modules in the front?
16. 16 total.
Yeah.
There's 6 up front. There are 2 where the gas tank went, and then 8 in the trunk.
And then you've got a Tesla front drive unit hidden under this.
Yes. Also,
somehow
it's P100D setup. So
right, okay.
Performance rear module, small front drive.
So this is more powerful, quicker than any RB26 pretty much.
Quadruple the power.
And then unlike me, and taking a whole Tesla rear end and trying to make it fit, and then taking a Pandan kit to make it wider and wider.
Right.
You went a completely different route on the rear end.
Yes. I went the hard way. I tried to recreate the rear suspension. I mean, where the diff was very small. Now we have a large drive unit, so we had to move a couple suspension points.
So you had to rebuild a whole suspension setup in the back end to fit the motor in.
Yep. Lower control arms are still intact, but that's about it.
So you've probably still got the same front mounts for the subframe?
The front subframe is all original.
That's all original, then you just change the rear subframe mount to put the large drive unit in place.
Yep.
Unlike me, which just cut everything out.
Right.
I butchered it.
Yeah.
You have not butchered it.
Well, it's not reversible, we'll say that.
So you do not have a boot anymore?
No boot.
Okay.
You can actually see there is a battery right here, and then you can peek through the splitter and actually see the motor.
Come down here and have a look.
So here's one of my battery boxes. This holds 2 cells, or 2 packs.
So that one there holds 2 packs. You can just about see the motor in there as well.
Yep.
And the tubular frame. And I am burning my knees because it is really hot today.
It is very hot.
Like ridiculously hot here.
It's too bright to see, but I've got a lot of plexi plates that light up at night. It's also got full underglow.
And then the other thing you have done, which a lot of people are too lazy to do, you've actually done a full plumb liquid cooling system.
Yes.
But you actually went to the extent of paralleling all of the modules so they had equal cooling instead of just series linking all of them.
Yes, I didn't want the last module to be carrying all the heat from all the modules before it. So there's one major chunk that goes through the whole system, and it branches out to smaller branches.
And how are you cooling wise? You like within a degree or 2, or is there any?
No, they're very close.
They're really close.
I mean, I won't see much more than a degree in Celsius.
Wow, that's really good.
27 to 28, like on most drives. The highest I've seen my batteries get is 35 so far, and that's a 100-degree
What
day.
a lot of people don't seem to realize is that with the Tesla modules, the temp sensors are actually on the last 2 cells.
Yeah.
They're not on the inside of the module, so if you don't have liquid cooling running around, you pick up temp data, but it's not from the inside the pack. So you might be, say, 10 degrees there, but you could be at 20 degrees in the middle.
Oh,
so the temperature system is so vital for running it around to keep them all at the same temperature, because they don't have a center temp sensor.
Yeah.
Which makes it, quite dangerous for people. And then interior-wise...
let's take a look.
This is the passenger side. Yeah, actually, it's a right-hand drive.
It is right-hand
So it is a Jap import.
I'll open up both sides.
Go.
We went to...
We've got a little Godzilla. It is hot in here.
So we've got Recaro SP1 seats, fixed rigid back. It's got an AM CD5 dash. We've got the dilithium battery screen. Here, I can power that up too.
And then your T2C control, which is the iPad control.
We got the ECU and stock ECU location.
And you've even got the BMW, what was it, 3 Series? 5 Series?
I was going, I do a lot of Mark V Supra, so I was kind of going for the Mark V Supra kind of look, but it is from an M5.
Yeah.
and I didn't realize the carbon was not actually like OEM at first, so I was really excited to have carbon on there. Just match some of the other carbon bits we've got on here.
Yeah, and there's the lithium there. So the lithium gives you all the data on there, how much tolerance on your cells, temperatures, state of charge, how many kilowatt hours you've got. And then it's the AEM dashboard that you can do full custom programming on, can't you? From what I remember.
We have a nice splash screen. And
can you flip between screens? Have you set it up for that, or have you just done a solid screen with all your data on?
I have 3 screens, but I don't have a button for them.
Fine. Yeah. And then you've got other lights in there. So you've got neutral, drive, reverse, and then all your warning lights sort of neatly hidden in there. See, on my one, I decided to cut this up and then mount a screen in there.
Yeah.
And then trying to find one of those surrounds now is pretty much impossible.
It is.
And I don't have the dashboard for mine anymore, so that's gone. All the door cards are gone, everything. I'm now at a point where I can't rebuild it because I'm missing so much stuff. It'll probably cost me the price of a car to buy all the bits again.
I totally understand that.
And then door cards, you've had these done?
Yes. We were trying to go for the 90s Japanese Recaro confetti seats. They're originally a Toyota thing, but we're trying to keep in that theme. I am going to eventually get the confetti seats in here to match. Instead of going plaid, we keep saying that we've gone confetti when we turn the performance drive all the way up.
And then one thing is, Eric actually has back seats, unlike my one, which I put a battery pack in the back, which was a really stupid idea. And he has won some awards.
Yep, we got
Oh, you got awards in the back of there as well?
Yeah.
Hidden in there.
We've been to a couple electrified expos throughout the country so far.
So unlike mine, yours wins awards.
We made a pretty car. We're hoping to start racing it here soon. We
were chatting earlier, and you were saying that you just can't get traction.
Yeah.
Like even with these tires,
stickier tires.
Like they're pretty sticky tires though.
They are.
But you just can't. You just light all 4 wheels up.
Yeah.
Can't get traction, so you've now got to try and work out a traction strategy.
There is. Well, we are working with traction control.
Okay, fine.
Right now, it's a little too active, so I either have burnout mode or, I won't say Prius mode, but that's kind of what I've been joking about.
Golf cart mode.
Well, the plan is to get stickier tires on this thing for sure. Then we're going to take it out to the track early.
And then you've got uprated brakes.
Yeah, it's got big brakes all the way around. And of course, we got regen brakes, but
it's
this
you've got 4-wheel drive.
No problem stopping. Yeah,
because you can do proper regen in the front end then.
Yep.
So the brakes don't do anywhere near as much work as they used to do, which is really good.
The fun thing about it is I can make it front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or all wheel drive.
Great.
Which has come in handy when I was doing some testing and I messed something up in the rear.
You could
just turn it off and I pulled the car home on the front
reliable Skyline.
Yeah.
Which was always, the Jap cars are always reliable, unlike half the other ones.
Absolutely.
But you've kept it reliable, which is quite a key thing.
Yes.
It does make me want to rebuild mine, but I also don't have the time to rebuild mine.
Well, if you need help, I'm happy to come help.
Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more of this, leave us a comment below, and I'll see you soon.